Hello, these are my top 10 tips on selling, building relationships with your customers. My name is Irene Vermeulen, I'm Crafts Curator. And this is part of the Make, Grow, Flourish workshop. My top 10 tips. Tip number 1. Build your marketing approach on what you already have. As a creative maker, work with what you have. List your existing and past customers. Identify your best sellers. Reflect on your promotional tools. You may need to narrow down. Set a goal to help you focus and take small steps to reach your target. Tip 2, make time for research. Be curious. Picture your ideal customer. Understand what motivates them. Do online research to know what kind of buyer they are. Make time to do research every week. Make it a habit and build your customer list. Understand distribution channels. Study your existing customers, but also your target customers and your competitors and your peers. Research, how do they sell? How do they buy? Are they selling direct to individuals, business to consumer, or to a professional, business to business? Identify how the distribution chain operates. What are the price points and margins? What are the logistical arrangements? Consider the best distribution channel for your creative practice. And know that many makers have a multi-channel strategy. This means they sell through different channels. As a maker, that is often a reality, and it's also fine. Tip 4, start with your best products. Take time to reflect on your best products or services. What has worked? What hasn't? Can you extend the range by adding different sizes, changing the material, adding colorways? Or maybe consider adding a showpiece to promote this range. Or maybe think of developing a version that is more affordable, easier to ship, or suitable as a gift. Start with your best products. Tip 5, consider diversifying your offer and customers. If you, as a creative practice, if you have developed a very clear design signature, a clear identity, if you also have a clear offer and a good number of existing buyers, you can consider to diversify. You can diversify by developing new products, for example, at different price points. Or you can diversify your customer base by approaching new customers, for example, in different market segments. Tip 6, identify product market opportunities. You cannot run a business without analyzing business results. So reflect on your results, research the market, understand distribution channels, price points, and logistics. And then, based on this, describe product market combinations that could work for your creative practice. Product market combinations with opportunities in the market. And then narrow down, maybe to 3, and make a plan to target the market with those product market combinations. Tip 7, understand the customer journey. Identify in what phase your key customers are. Are they dreaming, exploring, engaging, or experiencing? What do your customers need in each of those phases? And do you offer that? So develop your marketing approach, balancing these needs. Tip 8, consider customer touchpoints. List where and when you interact with your customer. This can be in real life, at a trade fair, an exhibition, an event, a market, but don't rule out online either. There are many times and touch points you have with your customers online. They come to your website, they browse your social media, you may have a newsletter or other ways of keeping your customers informed. Research all of that and identify the most meaningful touch points and focus on those when promoting your products and reaching out to buyers. Tip 9, grow your target buyer list. You can use the Excel file we provided. You are free to tweak the format, but make sure to at least list contact details of your customers and what type of buyer your existing customer is, or what type of buyer your wish-listed customer is. Use this list for approaching your customers and keeping track of follow-up. You can also consider to use this list for email marketing. In that case, create groups or segments in your email marketing system to send relevant info to relevant groups based on the type of buyer, where they are in their journey, and what your most important touch points are. Tip 10, create meaningful connections. After spending so much time behind our screens and at home during COVID, we all know how important real life encounters are. So make the most of those real life meetings. Show genuine interest in people and their needs. Ask questions. Try to understand who they are and what kind of customer they might be, in what stage they are in their customer journey. Ask for contact details. Ask them if you can put them on your newsletter list. Take notes, and then when you go back home, do research online. Find out who they are. Maybe they have a very interesting shop you want to research further, or maybe they're part of a group of gallerists, or maybe they are a consumer that is part of a community. It's worth checking out online. With that information, build your list, grow your list, and build meaningful connections, and build your creative practice in a meaningful way. I wish you all the best in your creative journey. Thank you.